This is the future.
This a quick guide for those Gara enjoyers who would like to use their favorite Warframe in Duviri paradox. You can still do so and can enjoy the infinite damage scaling of Gara with the right setup. We all know that this Warframe uses stat stick to grant more melee damage and elemental damage to boost the overall damage of her first ability so that we can stack her Splinter Storm damage fast. The problem in the circuit or in the Duviri experience is that you can't use a specific stat stick setup since the loadout will be random. Normally, you can stack 1 million Splinter Storm damage in just a few minutes in the Star Chart missions, but this does not happen in Duviri missions. By the way, how do you stack Splinter Storm damage? First, activate Splinter Storm obviously, then cast Mass Vitrify and break it with her Shattered Lash by pressing the hold button of the first ability. Digital Extremes did change the way you stack damage, and it's much easier now as you don't need to go inside the Mass Vitrify to break it and get the stack. Right now, after casting Mass Vitrify, breaking it with Shattered Lash, and ensuring that you are near it will give you damage stack, and mind you, this damage stacking is true damage and stacks infinitely. Getting back into Duviri, most of the decrees won't work with the damage stacking Splinter Storm build. The best decrees for Gara would be Deadly Momentum and the Energy Efficiency decrees so you can continue stacking your damage with no energy problem worries. Greedy Heal would also help in the survivability, for each kill will grant health restoration, and then, this is not a decree, but a Drifter intrinsic, the Deadly Decree will boost the infinite damage scaling of Splinter Storm. For the build, I go with this. In the clip you have seen earlier, I was using a Nourish build for Gara, which is so far the safest route to go for a infinite damage scaling Splinter Storm. The optimal build would be an Eclipse setup to gain more damage for Shattered Lash, which then grants more damage stacks for Splinter Storm. However, energy is a problem with Gara, especially if you are playing with randoms in public queues with no Warframe that can give constant energy. That is why I chose to do a Nourish build for Gara, so that every energy orbs I pick in the Duviri missions will restore my energy faster than usual, and the viral procs does help increase the damage of Splinter Storm anyway. Why Reflex Guard Squad Leader? This is for combo counters. Having a max combo will give you more damage on Shattered Lash. A max 12 times combo multiplier will give 3.75 times base damage multiplier to your first ability. Why not just melee enemies though? Well, it would be easy, or only if enemies won't die from Splinter Storm right after you step close to them. Reflex Guard, along with the Nariman Focus, helps you keep that combo count at max so you can stack Splinter Storm damage faster. Another use of Gara in Duviri paradox is damage reduction for defense targets. You can cast Splinter Storm into excavators and defense targets for more protection. Aside from that, just run around, build up your Splinter Storm damage, and say hi to enemies up close. Rinse and repeat. I will be doing more Warframe builds for Duviri later. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.